and it's going to be pretty noisy, so I'll try to mute that out or do some editing to make it more enjoyable. But here we go. So what I did there is I just put down some of my Twilight Purple with some blending solution. Alcohol. Just going to be adding some pink sugar. And the alcohol's still wet. Check and make sure I'm getting all this in there. Okay, so I'm just going to work on my leaves. Excuse me. If you've seen any of my videos, you know I'm in love with color. So I always find when things are a little too soft or pastel-y, I I have to go mess with it. I can't leave it. Not that I don't love pastels, but I always need to have kind of a pop. So I find color to be very healing and very therapeutic. And when most people come in contact with my art, they feel joy, they feel wellness, they feel happy. And that brings me great joy. And as I say in my classes, there are no wrongs in Alcohol Inc. You know, it's really a beautiful medium for anybody to grow an experience with ease. I did a lot of other art before I did Alcohol Inks. And when I found the Alcohol Inks, it was at a time in life where I didn't have a lot of time. So I just really started small and was just very curious and just played. And I really think that's a big key, is to just play. Don't get all serious about it. All of a sudden, if you get a drop in the middle of your canvas, work it into the picture. Don't get caught there. It's not about perfection. It's about the journey of the expression of yourself and sharing something that you love with those around you and those that you come in contact with. And that, for me, is where the magic is. So my art is always molding and morphing as I meet people. Also a type of artist who doesn't mind taking suggestions. Say somebody comes to me and sees something they love, but you know, something gets tweaked in them of a curious thing that they would like to see being created, and they say, hey, have you ever, you know, done this? And I said, no, but I'm gonna go give it a try now. And that's it. You know, always be inspired by, you know, your students or your nature or other artists who are out there trying and learning and sharing ideas. And never be afraid to share. When I started my art journey, I'm in a community that's rather small, and a lot of people, you know, said, oh, be careful. Was when I was going to start teaching classes. And what happened was I, you know, kind of said that I was going to begin teaching some classes and sharing my love of the Alcohol Inks. I'm just using the alcohol right now to lift some of the color up and move it. And I was like, oh, well, you know, if you start teaching, people are going to do what you're doing. And that's real, you know. teach it, then people are learning it. They're going to go do it, which is wonderful. And I've had experiences where, you know, students, you know, go off and you know, do stuff and create, and it's beautiful. It's wonderful. And you want that. That's a gift you're sharing. So art is to be shared. It's not to be kept all secretive. And so yeah, I love to share, and I love to help people on their journey of exploring art. And I think it's very healing, and I think it's very important to have that somewhere in your life in some capacity. So yeah. And this here is a canvas that is prepped with Kills Latex 2. And it is just amazing. I love it. It has changed my world of art. And sometimes when you're adding the alcohol ink or the blending solution or the alcohol in spray, depending on how long you let it sit before you decide to move it, is really going to depend on how much ink moves. The alcohol ink markers. I use various brands. I'm a very exploratory artist, so I'm always curious. These here are Spectrum Noir, and what I like doing with them is some areas where the ink I want a little finer, more detail, not so bloomy. I go in with my markers and build up color. Sometimes I'm blending edges. It totally just depends on the feel I want. And as an artist, for me, I don't do any one thing. I don't just do landscapes. I don't just do nature. I love abstract. I love, you know, mixed media. I love to really grow and explore and incorporate things I've learned at different times into my work. And so this, I've taken one class in my entire life other than school, and it was just about, probably 3-4 months ago maybe. It was glorious, but I really don't take classes. I believe that the journey for me is about finding it out myself. As like I said, I was a very curious person. So again, I used to draw, I used to do acrylics on oils, and I've landed with the inks, and they and I are gonna go down together, I'm sure, in history or something. So again, just play and, you know, try to look for balance. Really allow your eye to you know, kind of squint out and just see, does it need more, does it need less, is the area well used, is there too much negative space, not enough. And again, I don't go for perfection, I just go for the feeling that it gives me and others. And the feedback I receive is so positive, I just keep going. And just keep trying new things within what I already have experimented with. And the beautiful thing with the markers is they blend and pull the colors together too, and it's amazing, these inks. I've been using inks now for this is my 6th year, actually. I realized that the other day. And I was like, wow, they have totally kept me totally interested. And happily learning more each time I use them. Okay, well, I might doodle around a bit more, but you get the gist of it. So again, there's no rules with inks. Allow yourself to be free. Allow your inner child to come out and explore and play, because in today's world we don't get enough time to really allow our soul to just play. And play, I think, is such a gift. So thank you for joining me. It's been wonderful, and I hope to share lots more. Thank you.